Bowl in Indy, in the house that Peyton Manning built. How surprised are you to see Eli Manning and the New England Patriots back at it again?
Well, I think the biggest question would be, which we knew the answer, well, if the Giants and the Patriots win, who gets to use Peyton's locker? You know, but the answer is that the AFC is the home team. That's the Patriots with their rivalry with the Colts. But Eli's his brother, so why wouldn't? So that intrigue has been solved. It's a great matchup like last year with decorated Pittsburgh and Green Bay. This is two name teams, two Hall of Fame quarterbacks, maybe Eli one day, certainly Brady, Hall of Fame coach in Belichick, and one that has set the record for most times being fired without never having been fired, Tom Coughlin, who may win two Super Bowls.
Enjoy the moment.
We got everything. We got perfect weather. Almost. Not quite San Diego, but it's perfect.
Nothing's quite San Diego. It's 77 degrees there, Boom.
Huh?
It's 77 degrees in San Diego, just in case you just...
Put another Super Bowl in San Diego, please. It has nothing to do with Indianapolis. We're fine here. Please put another Super Bowl in San Diego.
I want to give a shout out to
like every other year. Fine.
Two great offenses with the Pats and the Giants. Questionable secondary, but the Giants' defensive line has been playing as good as anybody lately. Do you expect this to be a close game?
Every Patriots Super Bowl has been settled by 3.
They do a lot more than that.
Of the modern, not the Bears one, but that's a long time ago. The 3 they won and the 1 they lost, all by 3. Why wouldn't we have 3 points again? I mean, I am a history major. And what's interesting is the Giants' front four. It's like the old days, Marty. It's hey, here's the front four. You don't see that much anymore. Like, here's our front four. That's from back. Oh, Deacon Jones. You know, the Purple People Eaters. Doomsday. I mean, that's another time. The Pittsburgh Steelers. This is kind of, we just rush for them. We plan to get to you. This is old-time football from the oldest coach in the league, Tom Coughlin. Still works. Still works.
Will you guys spend more time this week talking about whether or not Eli Manning is an elite quarterback or Peyton Manning in his future?
You look at
I don't think Eli cares. The fact is, he can finally nudge his brother at the dinner table if he wins and say, "Ha, I got 2, you got 1, pal." I mean, and any younger brother would like to do that. But that's not why he's doing it. He's played big-time football for a long time, and I don't even think it's an issue. He's here. He wins road games. He wins clutch games. He wins late.
That's the crazy thing.
Even if they lose this Super Bowl, I think we must include him in the conversation of the best handful of quarterbacks in football. That's old news now, I think.
Got to ask you one more question for all the Charger fans back in San Diego. How surprised are you that both Norv Turner and AJ Smith are back from the year? And are they closer to fixing it, or do you think there's a lot more work that has to be done?
I'm pleasantly surprised that both AJ Smith and Norv Turner are back.
Watch out.
I think you need to look no farther than the New York Giants playing in the Super Bowl to say that, well, Tom Coughlin has been fired 1,000,000 times, but he's never been fired by the Giants. And
by the back page, though, every week.
Yeah, by the back page until all of a sudden now he's going to the Hall of Fame, like in a month. So steady wins the race is the philosophy that Dean Spanos has taken. And by the Giants being here, you can't argue that it doesn't work. I think Norv and AJ are a real good team. And in the West, hey, look, the Giants are 9-7. Green Bay was 10-6. Arizona was 9-7 and put on a hell of a show, you know, in the Super Bowl. So do the Chargers need to be 14-2? No. You need to be hot late, which they usually are. And I think they have a good chance to win the West, and therefore anything's possible. I like that they kept them together. I think this little group, I don't want to call it bottomed out, because the Colts at 2-14 have bottomed out. For this Charger group, with Phillip Rivers still a quarterback, they've hit a little bit of a bottom. I see the bounce coming up. I applaud the Chargers for the move, even though it may not be popular. Check with me in November.
Sounds
Chris,
good.
how's Indiana?